Hello, I'm going to show you a strategy called THIEVES Study System. I'm using this strategy for 6th grade social studies, and my TEK is geography. The student understands that geographical patterns result from physical environmental processes. The student is expected to analyze the effects of the interaction of physical processes and the environment on humans. And here's my example of the THIEVES strategy. So the idea of this is to give the student the template, the THIEVES template, and it's a mnemonic device. And so your T is for title, H, heading, I, introduction, E, every first sentence, V, visuals and vocabulary, E, end of chapter questions, and S is for summary. So you give your student this template, and for our chapter, we're using chapter 22, which is West Africa. So they'll find this title, and they'll put this in the T section. The student will then move on to the H, which is the headings. So in chapter 22, there are 3 main topics, and the student will log those here, and that's physical geography, history and culture, and West Africa today. They will then move on to the introduction. And so these sentences are the first sentences in each section. So in physical geography, the introduction sentence is, the Niger River is West Africa's most important feature. In history and culture, West Africa is home to many different ethnic groups. West Africa today. Nigeria is the second largest country in West Africa. So the students are using this template to find important information that they can either gain background knowledge before the unit begins, or if they've already studied the unit, they're going back and they're looking at the important topics that they learned about and the important ideas, and they're writing those down for studying. So under E, every first sentence. So this is the first sentence from the 3 sections. The region we call West Africa stretches from the Sahara in the north to the coasts of the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Guinea in the west and south. Our second sentence. Ancient artifacts suggest that early trading centers developed into great kingdoms in West Africa. And I need to fix this one. This is supposed to say like. Like many other former colonies, Nigeria has many different ethnic groups within its borders. So for V, we have visuals and vocabulary. So some of our vocabulary words that our students are going to need to know in order to make sense of this chapter is mainland, seacoast, and landlocked. And then we have some end of chapter questions. Where is the Sahel located? Why is it there? How is its location related to the location of other environments? And then our summary. West Africa has 4 distinct climate zones. In the dry Sahel, people try to farm or herd cattle. Masks are one example of traditional African culture. And most West African countries are poor. Fishing is important to the economy along the rivers. So, giving our students this mnemonic device called THIEVES, they can remember what it is I'm doing. So T, I need to remember the title. H, what are the headings of the titles? I, the introduction, and so on. So, I used contemporary world studies to come up with my information for this. So I've cited that here. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Bye.